What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, gonna have a little bull market fun here, right? Now, obviously, we're not quite yet in a bull market, but things are feeling very bullish here in Splinterlands, so I'll put the Papa Bear hat aside for now and just throw out a little bit of a hypothetical that I've been pondering myself, and I wanted to get some of the community feedback. Again, all of this is just for fun. Now, this is financial advice. I'm not going, I'm not changing my strategy or investments or nothing. It's literally just looking at where we're at, where we expect to go, and putting a little bit of a spin on it in terms of like which token is going to win the race. And what I mean by that is SPS and vouchers. So with each of these, having fallen dramatically, one thing that I've been watching very closely is the rise in price, the rise in value, and the rise in kind of like scarcity that we've seen for vouchers and SPS, right? SPS from a liquidity standpoint, and then vouchers, of course, we're just burning a ton of them for Rebellion. Now, here's the thing. Here's my question, okay? And then I'm going to preface it with the question and then kind of get into where I'm seeing things. And maybe I'll give you a prediction at the end myself. But again, all of this is just for fun. It's more so a thought experiment to see if there's any kind of blind spots that I have missed when it comes to evaluating both of these tokens. Which ones between SPS and vouchers is going to get to 10 cents first? Again, I must put the disclaimer on there that neither of them may ever reach 10 cents ever again. But if we just wanted to be bullish for a second, hypothetical world, which one do you think would actually hit 10 cents first? So let's take a look at vouchers first because they're the easier one, right? They only need to make a 3x from where they're at right now at about 3.3 cents. And, when I say easier, it's easier not that for it to actually get there. It's easier to actually just figure out what's going on with vouchers. Vouchers are very predictable. It's a 3x in order for us to get from here to 10 cents. There's 40,000 minted every single day, and we know what the actual utility is going to be, right? Upcoming, it's going to be Rebellion, not just for the pack sales, but also the airdrop conflicts, as well as the airdrops themselves, which should begin sometime in January, right? The conflicts should begin like the battle wagons, and the pack sales should continue in December. And then the actual conflicts themselves, where you can use vouchers to increase your chances of a gold foil, that's going to be in January onwards. How much we'll actually use, how much we'll burn, how much we'll utilize overall versus the 40,000 that is printed every single day, I don't know. That's going to be a tough one to figure out, right? As it stands right now, we're at about 10.4 million, but keep in mind over the course of a year, we print 14.6 million in a year, right? About 1.2 million vouchers every month, every 30 days. So we'll continue adding to this number, right? And obviously, I'm sure we'll see people selling off, and maybe this price will come down a little bit, but ultimately, we know that there are some catalysts coming up. How much it'll take, I have no idea. But when you think about the fact that like, okay, a million packs sold eats up 5 million vouchers, for example, right? And that includes bonus packs. So I don't know, maybe do we get to 2 million packs sold in addition to what happened so far with Rebellion or with the presale? Because 2 million packs does get us very close to, eating up everything that's currently in the mix. But granted, we'll be adding 1.2 every month, right? 1.2 million every month. Now, on the flip side, you got SPS here. SPS is the reward token. It's given out everywhere. Ranked play, brawls, tournaments, LP rewards, validated rewards. There's probably something else that I'm missing in there. So we're getting a ton of SPS. Now, granted, SPS is finite, right? There is a finite amount. It's 3 billion, and you can see here how the breakdown currently is. Out of that 3 billion, we've burned 2.6 million already. We've only minted a little bit more than 41%, 41.5% to be exact. So there's still a lot that's coming in, and we're minting probably between 600,000 to a million every single day. I'm not quite sure what that number is. Haven't been able to do the math on it yet. But you can see, the DAO's holding some. We've got some stake. There's some liquid, only about 11% or so that is currently liquid, and And the important part for SPS is it has a twofold demand, right? So with it, you'll have the direct demand, which is people needing to buy and stake SPS in game in order for them to earn rewards, for example. And hopefully we know that land may require this in the future. Soulkeep at some point, if that comes out in 2023 or 2024, I should say. It should have been 2023, but 2024, that will require staking as well. So there's a direct demand there versus DEC as an indirect demand. So the more DEC is needed in an ecosystem, right? We burn SPS. So people will either need to burn what they have or buy SPS and burn it in order to create more DEC. And obviously we got land in the mix. You will need to buy rebellion packs with DEC, any kind of guild upgrades or buildings, things like that. We'll have to wait and see beyond, right, what 2023 has to offer. Right now, I don't know what's on the roadmap for the team in 2024. There's a good chance that they don't even know what's on the roadmap for 2024 once Land and Rebellion are out, but those are relatively big, right? Considering the fact that Rebellion, what is it? 500,000 packs was like 2 billion DEC that we essentially had to eat through for that amount. Now, granted, there's still a good amount of DEC out there. We'll have to see how Land shakes things up. And so even with those kind of extra little rocket engines on it, SPS has a longer way to go. It's at 1.8 cents, so it's actually more than a 5x if it's racing against vouchers. So that's kind of where things are at here. And so I'll bring the question, back around to you guys. Which one between SPS and vouchers, assuming they both go up in value, which one hits 10 cents first, or 10 cents at all, right? If you think the other one may never go there. Okay, now here's where we have a little fun with this, and I know you guys are going to love this. I actually think vouchers have a significantly higher chance. And the reason I say this, as somebody who has been, very bearish on vouchers in the past, and I'm still continuing to sell my vouchers every single day. Whoever wants to take them, whether it's 2 cents or 3 cents, I'm still selling them. Of course, I hope they go to 10 cents and above. But for me, the way that I'm viewing vouchers, it's something that Matt has a game plan for, at least a desire to make scarce again. And there is that soft peg, right? So 10 cents isn't even really the goal. 10 cents is the goal that I'm asking everybody here. It's 20 cents. That's kind of the soft peg. We had that for the Soulbound, unlocking on land. We've had that for previous, I think, promo cards even. And of course the Rebellion, the entire Rebellion set, which goes on for the next year, is going to be, soft pegged at 20 cents per voucher. So, and if for any reason nodes take off, right, I think we're soft pegged there at like $5 per voucher, which is kind of outrageous. But, the main thing that I'm looking at here when it comes to vouchers is the simple fact that Matt is trying to focus in on making those scarce. And we do have, a somewhat scarcer asset. There's so much SPS, right? We have 1.1 billion SPS that is just kind of out there, both staked, circulating, and in the DAO, whereas we only have 10 million vouchers, right? And so you think about the fact I just said earlier, where if we sell a lot of packs next year, or even within the first couple of months of the year, we may burn through more than we mint. And if we start to really feel that scarcity, again, maybe I'll do a separate video looking at actual voucher liquidity on the on the marketplace. To me, it has a shorter way to go, and it spikes more than SPS does. So I think that's kind of like when I think about a race, it's not like who's the marathon, it's like who's the sprinter. Vouchers have a chance to spike higher, right, and faster than something like SPS. I think we're all hoping that SPS is like a slow and steady long term, and then of course we hit the moon at some point. But with the vouchers, I think they can win the race. They're already ahead, right? There's only a 3x needed to get there. But with many things that the team has talked about, again, none of this is set in stone, but airdrop conflicts, the actual airdrops themselves, we may potentially get quarterly promo cards starting early next year or in Q1 of next year. There's a lot of stuff there that the team can do to really get voucher value up. And I'll tell you this, they're kind of interlinked still, because in order to get vouchers, you should be staking SPS. You can also own a node license, but you should be staking SPS in order to earn vouchers. And Matt even views vouchers as technically free, right? As something that you get just for staking SPS and being part of the game. So, the flip side of this is that there's just too much SPS out there. There's too much SPS that's being minted every single day, right? And so I think that's going to be a slower, longer progression. And at the end of the day, when it comes to like earning, people are earning in SPS. It's the reward token. So if you want to cash out, take your ice cream money, you're going to take it out in SPS. Nobody's really buying SPS right now. That's kind of the problem that we have outside of speculation. Whereas vouchers, nobody's buying them until people need them, and then everybody's buying them. So it's going to be much more volatile, but I think that volatility actually helps it get into the 10-cent range, at least faster than SPS. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go out and buy vouchers, that they're going to do 3x. I'm just giving you my thoughts on kind of the different tokenomic models between each of these tokens and why I think one might get to 10 cents faster than the other. But am I doing anything about it? Nope. I'm still selling my vouchers. That is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.